Action. They think, therefore they are.
I don't know how to believe in God.
I can't believe in an animal.
I am sitting at the door.
And since on occasion I must dream or act, I mix the two together.
From the heights of my dreams, I return to being an assistant bookkeeper in the city of Lisbon.
Fabric types, prices and sales.
Letters and lines.
Fabric types, prices and sales.
Letters and lines.
I speak with 1,000 voices, along with 1,000 lies. I'm the patience of 1,000,000 souls. I'm on the 4th floor of the street, me in this 4th floor room, interrogating life, saying what souls feel.
Writing prose like a genius or a famous author.
Here, a genius. I ask very little from life.
You're being exploited, Suarez.
I am. My boss's life. Me, the street I live, the same street I work, the same street I eat, contains the meaning of everything and the answer to all riddles, except for the riddle. Why riddles exist, which can never be answered? What is there to confess?
Nothing worthwhile, you say.
What can I expect?
What can you expect?
I'm jealous.
You are.
I write what I feel to reduce the fever of feeling.
The jealousy.
I unwind myself, make string figures of myself, taking care that my thumb doesn't miss its loop. I turn over my hand.
And you start over.
What can I expect of myself?
Is dreaming of Babylonian princesses better than dreaming of the door of this office?
What more can I ask of the gods? We're slaves to them whether or not they exist.
Let's act like sphinxes, for we have no idea who we really are. Let's develop theories in order to act against them with new theories and condemn them. Let's pose as something we're not and something we don't wish to be and don't want to be taken for being. Let's buy books so as not to read them. Let's go to concerts without hearing the music. Let's take long walks to be sick of walking. And let's spend whole days in the country just because it bores us.
So long, Senor Suarez. I hope you feel better.
Where does the window and the stairs lead to?
Give each of your emotions a personality, a heart for each of your hearts. Your rag, used for house cleaning, left on the window where you dry up and slowly leave a stain.
You don't remember your mother. She died when you were 1.
Your father lived far away and killed himself when you were 3.
They told you she was pretty.
His death was a grave silence whilst you ate.
I'm in all of these things. I sleep and unsleep, as if the universe were a mistake. Sometimes I think I'll never leave this street.
You're an object, tossed into a corner.
Your rag that fell on the road.
I envy all people, because I'm not them.
I didn't act anything out. In my heart, I am not me.
Everything is wrong.
So hard to describe what I feel when I feel I really exist.
I feel like I have a fever.
I was someone else for a long time.
I don't know this city.
I want the truth to go away.
It was just a moment. I saw myself for a moment. I was a great man for a moment. For my entire life. For just one moment. And it was just a moment, and I saw myself. I can no longer even say what it was. Because I think... I don't know what it is. Is the meaning of all sleep? To leave this street is impossible. I am the size of what I see. I am the size of what I see. I am the size of what I see. I am the size of what I see.
To understand, I destroyed myself.
To understand is to forget about love. We cannot love nor hate till we have understood.
My habits are of solitude, not of men. I have no use for motor vehicles. I have no use for telephones. I have no use for radio. But I love the Tigers because of Lisbon on its shore. And I love the sky because I can see it from the street. I carry my awareness like a banner of victory. I'm chronically affected by a vague illness.
I look like a nondescript Jesuit.
I look like myself. Broad face, bitty gaze.
Looking sharp.
I am so much more alive than you. You came out really well. It's your spitting image.
Does a tree feel? Does a river run? Is a sunset sad? Does an ocean smile?
I am intellectual mass of cells. I'm a clockwork of subatomic movements. I'm a strange electrical conglomeration of millions of solar systems in one miniature.
I know you all. Shop assistants, office workers, small businessmen, conquerors of bars and cafes, poets and poor devils. Maybe I'll let you keep your dreams of South Sea Islands and impossible Indias. All of you who conquer empires with lofty words and intentions but need to scrounge up money to pay for food and rent. How I envy and despise you. You're happy you have stupid dreams and have no illusions. Ask me if I'm happy. Ask me if I'm happy.
And then she said,
It wasn't him, it was you.
You said it, sir. I heard you.
my mother says she's not interested.
In me?
Must have been.
And then I walked straight up to the guy and right in his face. I mean, right in his face. Just imagine, Jose.
And then I went and smoked in the bathroom.
The guy was so drunk he couldn't even see the stairs.
What is this? What good is it?
Who am I when I feel?
What dies in me when I am?
I reread these pages. I reread.
A lie.
I don't dare reread. I can't reread.
What good would it do to you to reread?
I stopped writing. I stopped writing because I stopped writing.
Should the floodwaters rise, we're better off in the hills. If God throws lightning instead, we should remain in the valley.
I can remember only one like this one.
Oh, Lisbon, my home.
My soul is weary of my life, as if my life amounted to being trashed by it. I am all alone in this world. I am alone in the world. No one who passes by me touches me.
That girl acts like a boy.
That girl is a boy.
That boy. She is a boy.
I am myself. I am amming myself.
I am king of Rome, and above all, grammar.
These dreams are like Babylonian princesses.
Metaphysics has always struck me as a prolonged form of latent insanity. The inscrutability of the universe is quite enough for us to think about. To understand it is to be less than human. Since to be human is to realize that it can't be understood. I am handed faith on a sealed package on a strange-looking plate, and am expected to accept it without opening it.
I'm handed science like a knife on a plate to cut the foils of a book whose pages are blank.
I am handed doubt like dust in a box. But why give me a box if all it contains is dust?
Right, because I don't know.
Where is God? And who am I when I'm not playing?
The dreamer gets greater pleasure out of life than a man of action. I've never done anything but dream. Never aspired to be more than a dreamer. All I demanded of love was that it never stopped being a dream. I have a world of friends inside of me. Some of them have so many problems, and others are beautiful, humble bohemians. Others are traveling salesmen. Others live in the villages of Portugal inside me. Then they come and they visit me in the city. But when I dream this, pacing into my room, I rejoice. I am fulfilled. I jump up and down. My eyes water. I throw open my arms and feel an enormous happiness. Oh, the dead past that survives in me that has never been anywhere but in me. The flowers from the garden that existed anywhere but in me.
I've always suffered more from my consciousness that I was suffering than from the suffering of which I was conscious.
We are who we are not, and life is quick and
How many we are!
How many of us fool ourselves?
What oceans crash in us?
Who even knows what he thinks at once?
Who even knows who he is?
How much I'd die if I feel for everything.
I live in the present. I don't know the future and no longer have the past. I've dreamed a great deal. How many Caesars I've been.
How many Caesars I've been and still dream of being.
How many Caesars I've been, but not the real ones.
How many Caesars I've been right here on this street.
How many Caesars I've been that still live in my imagination.
And the Caesars that were are dead, and the street cannot know them.
I'm a nobody in this world.
But how many Caesars I've been.
I want you only to dream of you.